Ranked choice voting is easy and has been used in many places around the world for years. Here, we focus on the upcoming 2018 Santa Fe mayor's race.
I am running for mayor, I guess you know that. As I've been knocking on doors and trying to listen to what people tell me they care most about, the things they say they care most about typically are education. No surprise, you brought that up this morning. Jobs and housing as two interlinked issues.
As you probably know, we're in the midst of an election cycle right now, and there's a lot of talk about who's running and what they want to do. We wanted to flip the script a little bit and say this is what the people want you to hear. So we're hoping that they hear us here.
What we're going to do now is eliminate the people that got the least number of first choice votes. This is the idea.
The thing to be concerned about is to be aware that we all come from different places, we all have different backgrounds. And this often contributes to the breakdown in communication.
And now I'm going to introduce each candidate. Some of the candidates submitted things, some didn't. We've sort of pulled things together. I hope I do this okay and it will satisfy our candidates tonight. Starting
You're not forgotten. I pray for love and balance and harmony in all my relations. Walk the beauty path. I hope.
In New Mexico, you don't need a permit to own a long gun or handgun. There is no firearm registration, no laws on assault weapons, no magazine capacity restrictions, owner license required, no long guns are required to carry permits, and open carry is accepted everywhere. Do I need to go on?
And am I next? 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 Am I next?
Flowers are my flowers, flowers from above. Come with me and give me your love.
And with no notice, you guys fill a room with really great people, Common Cause and Fix It America and the majority leader of the Senate. And, it's fantastic. So thank you very much.
We can, in fact, create the relationships between higher education and K through 12 that can really make a difference. And we're going to start that by investing in early, universal, pre-K education in this state.
Texas is suing us for $1 billion. To put that in perspective, our entire state general fund budget is $6.3 billion. Texas is suing us for $1 billion. Texas is suing us for water that goes back to 1938, and they want the water delivered to the Rio Grande Reservoir.
So we know the capital's there, we know there's federal grant dollars there, and we have to do this because today, 50% of the jobs today, and it's in our education plan, we talk about creating pathways for our kids. Today, 50% of the jobs for 35 and under are what they call telecommuting jobs.
Children walk in the power. Walk in the power, children. Walk in the power, children. Walk in the power, walk in the power, walk in the power, children.
We need someone in the land office who will have the leadership and the advocacy to fight back, to push back on oil and gas.
Did you know that 53 cents of every federal discretionary dollar goes to military spending? I live 14 miles
from where they invented the freaking atomic bomb, and I can't get internet access.
These stalls, well fed, and you can tell by their body shape and their hair.
So we can use the energy that we have against family separation and say, no, no, Trump. Not only do we need to end family separation, we need to end family detention.
But the Trump administration continues to find ways to strike fear into local communities, detain, deport, and separate families, and harm locally owned business and the economy.
We have had enough of it, all this separation of families. We want to unite so that we can stop these policies, these anti-immigrant policies of the government that is terrorizing us. We are going to fight for our families. Do not get complacent. Stand up. Thank you.
A crisis that's been unfolding on our border and in our countries and our town for decades. I want all of you to take the love in your heart you have for children right now and listen about all the other people who are suffering right now in this country because of our immigration regime.
When we saw those images of these children that were being held in cages, we couldn't sleep any longer.
So these names are really important names to remember. So the private prison companies, Core Civic, GeoCore.
We can open our hearts and we can be a united people.
When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly
Love is my salvation. I know second birth. I still believe in paradise here upon the earth. Conscience is my compass. My heart will know the route, and I'll strive to walk in righteousness.
Next to them is the People's Progressive Media. People's Progressive Media provides media service in support of the local non-profits, organizations, and reminds us that for you to go vote.
There's only one purpose for a bump stock. It's not hunting. It's not self-defense. It's killing people. And I introduced that bill because I thought it was the lowest of lowest hanging fruit. And I thought, let's see what we can do. And the governor refused to even put it on the agenda.
So let's show our lawmakers that we will not stand by while they allow Donald Trump to slide the U.S. into authoritarianism.
The reason that I support the reforms that I support, including ranked choice voting, is because I believe that it will help stimulate voter participation and voter turnout at the polls. I fundamentally believe that our democracy is best and our government is at its best when we have the most people possible, the most citizens participating in our electoral process.
Don't believe that these wars are over until the body count is finally found. And I hope that Trump discovers what's driving the people wild. Military madness, stealing my country, solitary sadness comes over me.
We say our fists are the size of our hearts, and our hearts belong to the people. Yeah.
Selling native
native land to oil and gas companies is unacceptable. We need to do something to save these beautiful, wild-free, culturally rich places like Chaco, places that can't be replaced. Thank you.